Everyone, I'm gonna get these guys in.
The progression party.
Please take a seat, everybody. River, if you don't sit down,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna.
have to put you down.
Okay.
Thank you.
He didn't set her exact.
Oh no, it's Joe Biden on the second stage!
What?
No, Joe Biden.
It's Joe Biden!
I'm so confused at what you guys are saying.
Because he falls down! Pick up all this stuff on the
This was
ground.
my.
I have only one space in my inventory.
Then burn all of it.
No.
Well, how do you get the emote? You have to buy it.
Fit on.
Pimp.
What's that? What's that? Yes! A pig!
Oh wait, there's a pig.
He's
There's
here to vote
literally a
for
pig.
Dank! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's happening?
The pigs are here to vote for Dank.
Blocky killed one of.
He killed the voter. Blocky killed the voter.
Oh my
And
god.
Lucas just passed out of shock. Wait, what? I was in profile editor.
Matches up and
Wait,
everything.
so-
Oh, what the?
Lucas, I thought you said if
Oh,
you're
never
killed
mind.
in the courtroom, you're gonna kill whoever killed me.
Did you die?
Or whoever killed anyone.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you died?
Yeah,
Hey,
we
Lucas,
died.
go to the corner so things don't get all mished up and all that.
Wait, let me get inside.
Okay, look away. Look away. Look away.
Wait, hold.
Take my bat, partner. Partner. Let me get pause.
Yeah, behind the podium. Or else I'm gonna have to commit
Mass genocide.
genocide, yeah. Scheduled genocide, July the 5th next year. Okay, punch forward, please. Okay, Lucas, get to where, you okay? Picture taken. Okay. Now, we have Blocky here, representing the, you know, the classical party. We have Dankus, representing the progression party. Now, you both, you ready? You both ready today? Okay. What about you, Blocky? Ready? Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. We're each going to say it. For Dank, you'll have to hear him through an echo that I'm going to intentionally do. So yeah, let's begin. Blocky, I'm gonna ask you first. Your opinion on the current occupation of Dankus. What are your opinions on that, and what would you do if you were elected about that? Can you specify what would you do? What would you? Okay, if you were to occupy Dankus, what would you do to improve upon it? What would you do to make it a better place? Fill creeper holes, yeah, pretty much make it a better place, yeah. Help it get better. Can you give us some specific ways other than filling in creeper holes that you would make it better? Mob proof. How would give us some examples? Do you mean like lighting it up, things like that? Stop. Lighting it up, yeah. Okay. So are you finished, Blocky, or do you have anything else to say about the subject? Okay. Dank, I would like to ask you the same question. Let me get the whole echo thing set up, please. And you can begin. What do you think about the occupation of your homeland, and what would you do if you were elected to improve upon it? Go ahead.
I am not entirely for the occupation, because I feel like it's hindering our abilities to do things, seeing as Blocky wants to enslave us and make us slaves. Okay. And what was the second part of the question?
So, if you were elected, what would you do about these things that you say are so bad? What would you do?
I would try to make things more. I try and make things less violent.
Less okay.
I'm not a fan of.
So, do you mean like, adding more laws to the area, like you have right now? How would you enforce those laws?
Same way Blocky goes around and kills people.
Okay, so you're gonna go around and kill people if they commit crime.
Oh, no. It's if they don't come to court when we ask them.
Okay, well, how do you get them to go
They
to
won't go
court,
there.
and what happens if they are convicted?
If they don't come to court, then kill them. And if they are convicted, charge them.
Pedophile.
What if you can't kill them?
Dank is
So,
a pedophile.
yeah, what if-
Dank is a
Shh,
pedophile.
hey!
Joe Biden.
Hey,
Joe Biden over here. Look at him. Dank is
What
get that
if
man out of here. Get that man out of here.
What if you can't kill him?
Dank is
Okay, yes, this is a
Dank
good
is
question, which I would ask.
Dank
What
is
if
a
you can...
pedophile.
Lucas! Okay, let me ask you,
It's my question. Are
what would you do
pedophile?
if these people escaped? What if you couldn't kill them?
If you can't kill them,
Yes.
so if you couldn't kill them, just tell them if they do come back, kill them.
So, Blocky... Yes? If they leave?
Don't
Yes.
say that, Blocky.
Or you can't kill them.
Don't say that. Don't say
Like,
Okay,
that.
so... Is...
Action doesn't work, then you just resort to talking with the person, trying
Thanks, I'm here, Brian.
reason.
Okay, well... Blocky, do you have anything to say about the, any suggestions for him? Anything you would say about, enforcing laws that he wants to put in place? Do you have any sort of, ideas on that? Yes, okay, let's hear them. That is a good question. Dankus, what would you do if they were to kill you or a higher ranking person, take all your things, and book it? What would you do?
Send someone after them, or accuse them of stealing, try and reason with them. There's only so many things one can do. Depending on the person, will determine what action gets taken when it happens.
Defuse it.
Yeah, he's right? Okay, barrier. Can you intentionally make your mic echo? Like, intentionally. You can't?
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to know how to do that.
Lucas, can you intentionally make your mic echo?
Let me stop. Wait, hold on. Let me check that. Wait, hold on. No.
Do you have a wire?
Do you have a wire?
Do I have a wire?
Yes, do you have a wire?
Yes, do you have a wire?
No, I'm not recording this. Someone handed me these papers.
Uh-oh, he's reading a paper.
Paper.
That's
No.
not good.
That's not good. It's paper.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. So, Dank, tell me, these things you're suggesting, why is it that you don't want the order of the Blocky to enforce these laws for you like they do here? Where, if you don't pay the...
So, Blocky brings up the fact that you need to fill up holes and make things look better than today. Okay? He knew that there was a crater down by the surface. If he physically saw it, okay, he even messaged me saying that there was something broken down there. He couldn't fix it. I mean, he didn't fix it. He didn't go and fix it. He didn't fix it then. Why would you have any intention of fixing it now?
Sorry, it looks like he's preoccupied. Blocky, do you have any comments on this? That's a good point. Right, he just started there. So, although your point it is pretty good. Right, if he is going to do these things he's saying, why hasn't he started yet? His counter-argument is that he just started there. Anything else, Blocky? Anything else you'd like to say? Okay, good. Okay. Dangus, do you have anything to say about it?
There are people here from an empire.
Yes, I think what he means is, why would he fill it for you when you're currently running against him and you hate him?
Better question is why would you want to run an empire that hates him in the first place? If you know people don't like him, why does he want to take control? There are people who like you more. When you say you've been marketing yourself very well, when it comes to getting people to like you, okay? I wouldn't understand. Good. Okay. So, you're telling me you want people to like you more, and yet you plan on enslaving everyone after you win, okay? After you fully take control over the Dank Empire, you want people to like you by enslaving them. Hey, what do you say? That's a good way of making friends. What's that supposed to go? Why about things like that? Please give me some examples, Blocky. You don't have to, because you don't have any in the first place. You don't want to. So you're refusing my question. Okay, moving on, Jason.
Okay, so you're refusing the question. This is... Okay, so you are refusing the question. So, we were just talking about the occupation of Dank, what each person would do. And to clarify, Dank, you said you would completely just remove the area from the Union. Blocky would tighten down, enforce the laws more. So, am I correct in saying that? Moving on,
My point was,
you would remove it from the Union. Okay.
people are freedom,
Yes.
not slavery.
Okay. So moving on to the next area. The armor off.
No, that's exactly what you said.
Okay. Moving on. The next part is, someone mentioned corruption last night in the Charles O'Neill government. What are each of your opinions on this? Dank, you go first. And what would you do to stop this alleged corruption?
I think when it comes to corrupt government, the best way to solve a corrupt government is to get all the people band together, because a country usually revolves around the people. The people, they dominate when it comes to numbers. Okay? The law force, like police, they can reinforce the people. But the people do have the power to all band together and overthrow the government. Okay? Let's answer the question again.
The question was, what would, your opinion on the corruption, does it exist, and what would you do to fix it if it were real?
I would say this place exists. Okay, and I would try and fix it. Okay? If it did exist, if people tell me what the problems are, I'd listen to them. I'd feel them out. See, if it's dumb and it doesn't make sense, it's not reasonable, then I wouldn't. Okay, it has to be the majority of the people that have a problem with the thing. Or at least enough people to tell it. Okay?
So if one person is being sort of abused by this corrupt government that you mentioned, you wouldn't do anything about it. What are you saying here?
If one person, when they're being abused, I'd try and give that person some form of safety or asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try and help that person. You know? But if there's no problem, just leave them be.
Okay. So do you want to add anything under the corruption? Like some corruption you have right now, something like that?
Corruption in my government?
And mine,
Or
that you know of.
yours?
Yes, that you know of at the moment.
Nothing I'd like to do.
Oh, so can you tell us who this corrupt person is? Oh, question for Jace.
question for Jace.
Okay, ask him. Does the corrupt person have example of some corruption or something like that?
Let's say, for example,
Yes.
so you're not allowed to do things or hack unless you have permission, right? But if you find someone who abuses his power to keep his secret in secret, and then they're found out, but there's no punishment, right?
Well, there is a process that they do go through. Things get burned, destroyed, and the person gets sued.
What, so you burn their stuff?
Well, some things you can't burn. You have to use cactus. Yes, destroy it.
So isn't there property thing? Or just the item?
If they don't pay the things they're being sued for, their house will be burned down.
Participation, how they use your powers to get things in. Wouldn't they just give themselves enough resources to pay the fine and then go along to it again?
If using something they have, it would be taken away. Still wouldn't be able to do that anymore.
Is that the case?
What do you... Wait. So, you're saying why would I take this person's ability to do these things away?
No, was that the case? Did you take
Wait, Blocky, what? Sorry, Lucas, what armor is that? That looks awesome.
It's the beekeeper.
Yo. Okay, continue.
Why are you trying to get me, Lucas?
Are you aware of who I'm referring to with that actually saying the name?
Yes.
So when this person's power removed, then it
Yes, it was.
when it comes to anyone else abusing it. So let's say this teleportation for no reason.
Okay, wait.
Suspicion of
So, wait. The thing, I can sense a sort of you two going at it. I need to ask Blocky the same question first, then you guys can go at this, okay? Okay, so can I do that? Can I ask him first? Okay. Blocky, your opinion on the corruption in the Charles government, does it exist? What would you do about it? Go ahead. So you're saying jail time, hard, intensive labor. Being very strict about it. Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would be your verbal reasoning with this person? How would you go about doing that? You talk about things. Tell me exactly how you do it. Be threatening, calm about the situation. In what way? What would be your tone? Would you be serious about it? Would you take the situation seriously at all? Never mind. Proceed.
So, is that all you want to say, Blocky? Do you think there's corruption in the government right now? Can you answer that? Yes. Okay. Let's hear it. What's an example you have? So the people going in creative, bypassing the block and all things like that. Okay. So is that all you want to say?
Hold on a second. If we're being real, that problem has been solved. Any other person that would be known to do that, their IP has been stricken away from them. So that's currently not an issue anymore with the government, at least for the moment.
hasn't been bypassed in a while. It has been a while
It
since
has
it
been a
was
while
bypassed.
since it was bypassed.
Yes, so when it does,
Yeah, probably does.
your solution you said would be reasoning with the person. If they don't accept, you would do hard labor or jail time.
I'll solve a question.
Go ahead.
When is OP going to be restored to more than 2 people?
Next question, of course. Something that... This will be the last one before I ask you two to give your own questions. But... Recently there's been a lot of talk of secession from the Union, things of that sort, the Union being torn apart. You've mentioned secession of your land. What would you do about places like Roma or the Wolf Empire or Business Bay? What would you do about those places? Yes, well, to make them more...
Wait, if it's seceded
Yes.
or join the party?
No, as in the Union right now. To make them want to stay in the Union. What freedoms exactly?
Like, Caledonia is the head. Okay, try and make people like they have some sort of power. Okay, this has to be a mutual respect. Okay.
How would you suggest we do that?
But like I said, make them feel like they have power and that you don't control where they're headed.
Well, how do you make them have that feeling, since this is what you will be doing?
Tell them exactly what you're not going to make them do. Let them make their own decision.
And they can't hardly do that right now.
They can't do that because you own them, or just because they're not very good at decision making.
Okay. They haven't mentioned it. They did join willingly. I'm just saying, what would you do? It is a big issue. What would you do to make these places better?
There's no problem, and they're currently fine. So how would I do it?
Well, let's say someone comes to you with a problem, or the problem you mentioned, not feeling, say, represented. What would you do to fix that?
Not represented in what way?
You said they have no say, right? They want more of a say in what happens. What would you do?
Have no say.
Yes, if someone complained to you about that.
Well, give them a say.
How exactly?
Votes.
Make votes. So you would... I like that. I like that. You would hold votes for different things.
Yeah, if they feel like they don't have any control, let them vote for what they want.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
About that?
Yeah, about the issue. Okay. Blocky, same question. What would you do to make these provinces, these city-states, what would you do to make them feel more in place? So you would help them improve upon their building and architecture, things like that.
From them.
More materials. You would aid them in materials, food, things of that sort, right? Just help them in general. Okay. The issue of like the current secession talks that everyone now, would rather be their own issue. What would you say to them if they came up to you with that issue? Like say, hey, we want more freedoms, we want to be represented. What would you do? To solve that problem? Oh yes, take all the time. Freedom in what way? Any way they want. Okay. Anything that would give them more representation in the lawmaking process, things like that. So you would pretty much give them their own, you'd let them rule themselves. Okay. Is that it, or do you have anything else?
So, can I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so, as Blocky asked, what makes me think that he's above them? It says that he can give them power, give them the rights and power. That's implying that he is above them if he has power to give them power. Those without power, they don't have power.
So, you're saying that he shouldn't give
Give
them.
power.
He shouldn't give
You
them.
have to
He
have
should.
power yourself.
Well, what do you suggest he does?
Well, if you do plan on giving them power, okay, give them full freedom, so they don't feel like you're still above them.
So,
Just leave them alone after.
you're saying that he should just allow them to completely secede, like you did.
If that is what their choice. If he says he wants them to be able to vote, choose for themselves.
He did say that. He actually said that they would be equals.
Exactly. So if they are equals, they should have their own choice when it comes to seceding.
Hmm.
You could counsel them and perhaps influence them. But when it comes to the final decision, that should be up to them to make.
What about you, Blocky? What do you think? Okay. So we're done with the section. The city states. Blocky, you go first. Ask one question. For Dank.
Be in charge of Jenkins. How would you react? If I'm being real with you, Blocky, I'd probably react the exact same way everyone else in the Dank Empire. Because not very many people on my side are very fond of you. Basically, all the members, a part of the Dank Empire, they have past issues with Charlesonia that usually connect to you specifically. So, I'm just saying, it wouldn't be a happy day. Specifically. Okay. So, if you were to roll over and try and see if things worked out, see if you did actually improve things, see if you were worthy. Help around. Yes. Okay. I want to do what's in the best interest of the Empire. Okay? So, if you were doing things to benefit, I would hop on that train. Okay. But, yeah. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Go ahead. Your question.
Question. Does it have to do with debate, or can it be a direct question to the person?
You can ask him. You can ask him a direct question if you want.
I'd like to ask Blocky what his direct issue with me specifically is. As a person, it is dislike so much about me and being a ruler. That's the first question. The second question, why do you think it's necessary that you take over the Dank Empire? I'll come back to the second question. Don't always hate. So it's kind of come and go thing. It's only if I say something specific or act a certain way. I don't know. Can you specify, please? Okay, moving on. Second question. Why do you think it's necessary that you come to the Dank Empire and change something that most people would argue is already fine? Why do you think you want to come and rule?
I would like to answer this one in my way.
I was the one who put him in charge.
So, the reason it happened at all is because you did declare war on us openly, right? The occupation is an attempt to prevent that from happening again. It's really an attempt to keep the peace right as it is now. Please put the echo back on. Wait to get the echo on so that the stream can hear you. Just remember what you just said, and Barrier put the echo back on. Okay, what's up?
Okay. Oh. Thing is, okay, that was never a part of the initial agreement. Okay, the initial agreement was you leave us be, right? But anyone that died has to get slash killed. Right? And we don't do what we did. We don't declare war. We don't try and do that again. Okay, that's what you want. You don't want us to do that again. And I gave you my word that I wouldn't. Okay? If you have an ounce of trust for me, okay, you take that word. And if I did act out and do something wrong, you just do exactly what you did. Before we even declared war with you, by the way, you'd come to Dankus and just blow stuff up. Okay? We wouldn't have a chance. Things would work out in the favor of Charlestonia, as they usually do.
I would say this is just an extra layer of insurance. It doesn't happen again. But Blocky, please. Oh. Okay, it's good.
So, they accuse you of things you don't do. So, I think what I usually accuse you of doing comes to breaking
And
things.
he specified that, quote, we thought you were going to kill us or something.
Would you say that's out of character for you, Blocky, to kill? How many times in a normal
He said
Minecraft
no.
play session you say you usually kill someone? Or every other game session, how many times do you say you kill someone?
He said hardly.
But enough to make people have the impression that that's what you do. It's been agreed upon by a lot of people to Dank Empire. Okay? Well, I mean, as many members as there are, you are notorious for killing. Last time, you killed somebody. To date. Yeah, I don't have an exact date. Okay? Just know that you did.
Can we at least get a
kill.
name?
I remember I got killed by Blocky.
How long ago was this? Would you say?
A few weeks. Actually, so okay. So it's not just the doors that you break, Blocky. There's other occasions, okay? Like for Fort Dank the 5th, burn the place down, or you attempted to. Okay? I accused Coley of doing it because I saw him walk by. You didn't say anything. You were hiding in a hole or something. And then Coley gets taken to court, and evidently you're the judge. Yes, but I was accusing him. You could have came out and said it. That was a pointless waste of time. And it doesn't change the fact you were the one who attempted to burn down the base in the first place.
From Lopad, they can't vote, but they still would like to know Blocky, we'll start with you.
Blocky,
What would you do
What would you do about
the low
the
our common enemy? What would you do about them? Would you be peaceful?
Would you be peaceful?
Would you be aggressive?
Would you be aggressive? What would you do?
Okay, so you'll be pretty much peaceful. Yeah, you'll keep it peaceful the
You'll
entire
keep it
time.
peaceful the entire time.
You're not wanting another
You're
war.
not wanting another war.
Okay, so war is the last thing you would do.
Last thing you would do.
No matter what.
No matter
Last
what.
resort.
Last resort.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to
Anything
add?
else you would like to add to this?
Okay, Dank, what about you?
Dank, what about you?
Did you ask? Blocky.
What would you do about
What would you do about
Lopad
Lopad
at its current state?
at its current
and
state?
if it went
And
aggressive
if it
against
went
us again?
aggressive against us again?
If it went against you again.
Yeah, what would you do at the current
Yeah, what
moment
would you do
when
at the current
really
moment
we have some
really
good
we have some good
relations, there's no real
relations, there's no real
conflict right now.
conflict
And
right
what would you
now.
do if
And
they
what
were
would
to
you do
declare
if they
war
were
again?
to declare war
Or go aggressive?
or go aggressive?
Well, I wouldn't alliance with them, but at the moment, I'm sitting at a middle ground. Relations with Charlesonia aren't the best, and I called off the alliance with Luke. I'm sitting in a middle ground. I think I'd sit in the sidelines.
I'm talking, what would you do
What would you
as
do
the Prime
as
Minister
the
of
Prime
Charlesonia
Minister of Charlesonia
if Lopad
if
went
Lopad
aggressive?
went aggressive?
They became aggressive. If they declare war, there's only really 1 to 2 things that involves going to war and defeating them, or allowing them to occupy you and let them take over. If they get aggressive. Not if they start war, okay. They get aggressive. In what way do you mean? Killing?
Like,
keeping Bill,
say they send
Say
people
they
to
send
verbal
Nazimur
Zimmer
and a battle breaks out
and the
there.
battle breaks out there.
battle breaks out.
And we
there.
don't know if Luke
We
told him
don't
to
know
do
if
it or
Luke
not.
told him to do it or not.
And he won't tell us.
And he won't tell us.
So, if a battle breaks out and Luke doesn't tell you if it was a legit fight, I think you can only assume that he did order the attack. And if he doesn't say he did or didn't, you'll just have to go with he did. And if it turns out he didn't, you blame him that he didn't tell you.
So war isn't
So
exactly
war
your
isn't
last
exactly
resort.
your last resort.
It's the solution.
It's the solution.
Whereas for Blocky,
Whereas
it's the
for
last
Blocky, it's
resort.
the
for us.
last resort.
Would
for us.
you
Would you
agree with that?
agree with that?
You're more
You're more
prone to going to war
prone to
than
going
ending
to
it
war
outright.
and ending it
like-
outright.
Taking a diplomatic look at the situation before automatically going to war.
Okay.
Okay.
Blocky, have you thought of
Blocky,
your
have you thought of
question
your
yet or no?
question yet or no?
Someone's already attacking my citizens. Okay? Lucas, he did that probably came in there, wanted to kill every single member. I told him, you can't do that. That violates one of the laws of the Empire. He didn't care. He proceeded to keep doing it. What I went and did. What would I do now? I would go and try and stop that person, of course. First, I would do what I did with Lucas. I'd tell him to stop. If he continues to do it, I'd take action and try to kill him. What if they defeat me? What happened if they defeated you, Blocky? You are asking. But this question probably applies to anyone, too. Anyone dies. The answer is you're just left with no power. Unless someone else sides with you and they manage to kill them, the strongest person will remain
You know, I
victor.
hate to say it, but
I hate to say it, but
I think Blocky would have an
I think
advantage
Blocky
in
would
this
have the
situation.
advantage in this
He has this
situation. He has this
cult
cult
that's set on doing this
that's
very
set on
thing.
doing this very thing.
You know, enforcing the law,
Enforcing the law.
right? If they can take him
Right?
out,
If they can take him out,
the rest of them will just
the
kill
rest
the
of them will
person,
just kill the
burn their
person.
house down, take
Burn their
everything
house
from
down,
them.
take everything from them.
Would you do the same thing?
Would you do the same thing?
And how?
They kill the person
Yeah.
and take everything from them.
How would you do that?
How would you do that?
Because Blocky can,
Because
with
Blocky
his cold.
can, with his
How would you
cold.
do it?
How would you do it?
Blocky, he's got instant damage arrows. And god apples.
This is the last resort. This is if
last
you
resort.
die.
You die.
How would you do what Blocky
How
could
would you
do?
do what Blocky could do?
And send people
And send
to
how would I-
just make sure the person doesn't
make
want to
sure
do
the
that
person
again.
doesn't want to do that again.
That's probably the one-up Blocky has on me. The fact that he can and will kill anybody that opposes him. I'm not really a fan of. It's kind of a scary amount of power.
Okay, so do you have anything to say about that,
Do you have
Blocky, or
anything to say
no?
about that, Blocky, or no?
Okay, River Hydra, did
Okay,
you not
River
say
Hydra,
that
did
you had
not say that
a
you
question?
had a question?
Please answer.
No,
if
no,
you
I
do.
Please
was,
answer.
no, I was going to discuss something about what they said after the debate.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, but like, I don't think you want me to say it now.
Okay, so if you don't have a question,
So if you have a question,
anybody else have a question?
anybody else have a question?
You do? Okay, ask
Wait,
it.
is this like the end of the debate?
Well,
Do you have a question?
do you have a question?
This is
Well, it's seen as in
Well,
a bad
it's seen
light
in a bad light.
to Blocky. He's not a fan of it. He wasn't a fan of it during the Spawn War. Of course, to Dank, he's more inclined to getting it over with as soon as possible. And with Blocky, you have, you know, let's try and get it done not so violently, which is odd for Blocky, but I guess he just really doesn't like the war. Like I said, Dank, he'd rather just get in there, get out, and get it done
This
with.
should be our new court.
So, anyone else have questions? Does that answer your question? And Blocky says it in
No,
the chat
but-
why he hates it.
I don't have any questions, but I have something to state. Okay, never mind. Lucky has
Go
a
ahead.
question.
Oh, okay. When is lunch? Right now. Debate is over. Would you guys like to say anything to the people who might vote for you? Make America
This is
great
America.
again. We done. Thank you everybody for the nice debate.
Wait,
Make
Jason,
America.
before you.